Mary's back from Vegas today.
Yes.
Forner Dorner Horner, thank you so much for assisting in the video department.
Good job.
Your help is invaluable to this program. Alan, the conspiracy theory that I adhere to, because everybody's got one, is the lady with the Obama phones.
What?
That's an old one. Remember the lady with the Obama phones?
No.
That's just how white folks will do you.
There was a lady that was running around and saying that the people were running around buck naked. Wasn't that the Obama phone lady?
Yeah. Obama's running things.
Yeah, running things.
Cleveland, you can walk outside butt naked. You go to Cleveland Heights, they're going to arrest you, say you raped somebody because you're butt naked. The police is running it all.
Right. I think that's the Obama phone lady. She like, everybody got Obama phone. Obama phone. That's the hardest musical instrument to learn, by the way. A lot of people think it's the harp or the French horn. It is the Obama phone. And boy, it's got more buttons than you've got fingers. You really need to know your way around that thing. But once you can master that instrument, you can get such a mellifluous tone from it that your life will never be the same.
I mean, that's not super uncommon. There's a ton of keys on a piano.
Nah. Not that many.
How many?
Well, there's more than you have fingers.
I feel like I know this. They're not 101.
88, I believe.
88.
101.
Is that what it is?
59. How many is it?
What?
What?
You know.
I do know.
Yep. Tell me. Tell me how many keys are on a piano.
From all my years in classical music training, should come back to me.
Yep. When she was younger, they called Mary Lil Beethoven. She was the Mozart of Berea, if you recall.
But they were referring to the St. Bernard.
Oh, Lil Beethoven was the IC. There are 88 keys. Bill is absolutely correct. Of course, that's why people think that pianos were invented by Hitler. Because, of course,
Yes.
88.
Like 1,000 years before he was born.
That's right. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and it's one of the things that I really wish I had stuck with.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
I took piano lessons when I was in like fourth or fifth grade.
No, I didn't know if I wish I stuck with
No,
it.
I
was
really do. I
sarcasm.
wish I could play piano.
What else is something you wish you had stuck with? You said it's one of the things I wish I had stuck with.
My diet over the years.
I used to eat lunch off my piano. If I just
Yeah.
learned to play that piano. Well, I grew up with a piano in our house, but the only person who played it was my dad. It was a birthday gift one year from my mom to my dad, and he would play it. But I was playing the drums. I was never interested in learning how to play the piano.
You know, we had a piano, and I took lessons. I was, learning. And then when I was in the Philippines as a missionary, the churches all had pianos in them, so I would spend time playing then too. So I can read music. I can play a little bit, but I can't I can read the music and hit the keys. And I think
blue, green. Yeah, like a player piano with them all.
Well, and then just knowing where, I don't need the colors. I know where the keys are. It would take a few minutes to kind of refresh my memory, but I think I could play a little Bo Peep or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, my little daughter
Twinkle Little Star or something.
Yeah, can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. I guess that's the same thing. But my older daughter has taught herself a bunch of instruments.
I can play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but I cannot play Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Can't do it?
Yes.
Too much.
That one's a little tough.
It's a little faster.
Brian tried to teach me the drums last week when we were not teach me the drums, but we were in Guitar Center, and he was buying a couple new cymbals. And they have a kit there. And I was like, all right, what do I need to start? And he was like, okay, with your left hand, count to 4, right? Or it was my right hand on this cymbal. And then on the left hand on this drum, you're going to hit it on every second one. And then on every fourth one, you're going to use your foot. I was like, it was my brain could not compute using 3 limbs at different, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he might have made it unnecessarily complicated, though.
Why?
Well, because I would have told you to start with 4 on the floor.
Well, he said start with 4 on the cymbal. If I'm sitting on it, the cymbal that claps.
The hi-hat.
Hi-hack, yeah.
Hat.
Hi-hack.
Now hit the hi-hack.
Yeah.
Right.
So the hi-hack was...
And then the mash cymbal.
It was...
And then...
1, 2, 3, 4 on the hi-hack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on every 4, I was supposed to kick the drum. 1, 2, 3, kick and hit at the same time.
Well, no.
So we practiced that.
No, 2 and 4.
Just 1. He was only giving it to me 1 at a time.
Oh, okay.
One idea at a time. Okay. And then on 2s...
Start with your, I don't know, play the way he taught you to play. Obviously, everybody does different things. I guess I would have started you with 4 on the kick drum.
Well, and then on
to
the
maintain
2s,
that beat.
The hi-hack was the beat.
That's really okay.
And then the 2s were the drum under the hi-hack.
The 2 and the 4. Well,
yes.
Okay, your kick drum or your bass drum, right?
Yeah.
I would have said start with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
sure.
4. Just quarter notes to start you off. Okay. Now, while you're doing your kick drum, you're also hitting your hi-hat.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right?
Sure.
Now, you're inserting the snare drum on 2 and 4.
Okay.
So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Well, it was not...
Starting on the hi-hat, that's an interesting way to go about it.
Well, it was 4s on the hi-hack.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I have never called it a hi-hat. Not one time. I call it a hi-hack. I did it in Guitar Center, and I thought he was going to leave me, to be honest.
That's why Brian keeps his hair so short, because he would pull it out otherwise.
So 4s on the hi-hack.
Yeah.
2s on the... Is that the snare under the hi-hat?
Snare is your middle drum there. Yeah.
Okay,
the high
2s on that, and then 4s on the kick. And I couldn't do it. I tried for probably, I'd say I gave it at least a solid 5 minutes of trying to do it before I'm like, this is the hardest thing I've ever
And that's
tried
the
to do.
fundamental. Yeah, but still, you were just starting to do it. I mean, you know.
But like trying to keep the time. 1, 2, 3,
Well, you have to do it so
4.
much that it
1,
becomes
2.
second nature.
But then, because I kept pausing because my brain was like, oh, wait, 2. Like, hit the drum.
And that's the thing is you have to make it second nature. I actually just got a learn to sing app.
Okay.
So now I'm just sitting at home by myself singing.
Learning to sing.
Learning to sing. My dog's like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, I'm singing Aladdin, all right? It's a song I know.
Yeah.
And I can hit some of the notes, and I'm trying to figure it out. And, like, I got the timing, but the notes, which is more important.
Yes, yes.
It's a little pitchy there, dog.
It's very, very pitchy, but...
Seeing this place with a new set of eyes can make you feel lost.
Are you better than this guy?
Lost in this paradox.
No.
With thoughts
I'm
not yet.
I'm premiering these guys on 2 hours to midnight on Saturday. Oh, I can't wait.
The lead and reaches out.
Well, listen.
I'm not good yet, but I'm going to work at it and see if I can make improvement.
Boy, you're going to come in here at some point and you're going to be like a legit crooner.
I mean, that's the goal.
Well,
Is
good
to
for
be able
you.
to actually carry a tune.
Right?
And it's just like a nice little hobby.
That's how Michael Bolton started, was fronting a band called Black Sabbath. And then they were like, "This, I don't know what this guy's doing." Then they threw Ozzy Osbourne in there, and the rest is history. Michael Bolton, though, he did just fine after he left Black Sabbath.
Another conspiracy theory. Ozzy Osbourne really didn't do drugs. It was all just to make his
Just
image.
Parkinson's? Oh.
It was all just to make him.
Now he's just doing Parkinson's drugs.
It was a rumor started to give him a rock star image, because there's no way he could have lived that long with as many drugs as he was doing.
All right.
Yep.
Allen pianos have 88 keys, and Ohio has 88 counties.
Now somebody's
you're
got
talking.
me interested.
Now you've nailed something down.
And how many of those keys are black?
How many? Is it evenly split? Is it 44
No.
white, 44
No,
black?
I don't
No.
think
I think there's less black ones.
See?
Poundcake's right. It's all rainbow. Of course, there are fewer black keys. I mean, 2 of them are from Akron.
And they're not even black.
30,
They're white keys.
They're white guys that are black keys.
Oh, my God.
36 black keys.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Let's see if there's 36 counties that
All
are
right, stop
predominantly
calling them
white.
blackies.
Oh, stop.
Oh, God. Hey, if Wesley Willis can learn to play the piano, anyone can learn how to play the piano.
Speaking of mullet, dude, talk about having a glow up with just how you can sell tickets. Theo Vaughn has 2 sold-out shows at the Masonic.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2 at the E.J. Thomas Hall, and then he added another show at the Cleveland Improv.
Oh, did he cut his hair?
On Wednesday, yeah.
Did
no,
he?
he didn't. He didn't cut his hair, but I'm just saying, like, dude's just sell like the amount of tickets he's selling is insane. So good for him.
I'm opening for him on those the Improv and the Thursday show.
Oh, you really?
All right.
Mm-hmm. They hit me up like last week and were like, "Hey, we heard you from Cleveland. Do you want to go do time on
I
these?"
was talking to him.
To Theo?
Yeah.
When?
I was texting him on Instagram or on Twitter.
Oh.
Damn it, Theo.
Well, his manager got a recommendation of me from the booker of Zany's Nashville.
Ah, gotcha.
So he hit me up.
Do you know what his name is? Because his dad was Nicaraguan.
No,
His name is Theodore Capitani von Kernatowski.
that's not real.
Yes. His father was Roland Theodore Achilles von Kernatowski. And he married an Italian woman named Gina Capitani. Those are Theo Von's parents. If I were a comedian at his level, I'd go by Theodore Capitani von Kernatowski.
That's not a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen. No, Theo Von's got a good ring to it. It's like when guys used to change their names for ethnic reasons back in the 50s, they were like, the big rooms, they're not going to hire a lot of Jews. That's the way it was back in the day. They would have like restricted golf courses and rooms. So if you were a performer, and your name was, Bill Rosenstein or something, you'd call yourself Mickey Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Mickey Lee. Some snappy name. Theo Von, obviously, is part of his real name. I don't want to pull the curtain back too far, but of course, many years before he joined this show, our own Bill Squire was on the road for a couple of years as By Squire.
No, he wasn't.
He learned that didn't project what he wanted to. It sent too many mixed messages to people. And so he
It was
went.
a different time, too.
It was a different time. No way around it.
I actually opened for Theo Vaughn as by Squire, so back in the road days.
Alan, you and I are cut from the same cloth, and I know that my contempt for the bit will only give you deeper joy, but the Jimmy Garoppolo, Janine Garofalo thing, it is played out. I feel for Bill. I applaud him for not putting his hands around your neck and choking the life out of you every time it comes up. Way to go, Bill.
I don't know what this guy's talking about, but
I do.
you have unleashed a basket of vipers, my friend. Of course you're right. Of course I'll keep doing it. Of course. But let me say this, and it won't be the first time. It won't be the last. Bill Squire's a lifesaver. He has saved my life on many occasions by not choking me out. So to that I say, salute, By Squire. And
You're welcome.
I don't know what
It
cut
takes a
from the
lot.
same cloth is, sir, because first of all, I don't know who you're talking about when you're talking about that, but I simply know that I'm trying to do my part to elevate women such as Janine Garofalo in the National Football League.
Women in sports, man.
Sports. Oh, I got a burp and I got a break. If you want to send a text, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch and you can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
From the Universal Windows Direct Weather Center, WMMS Weather.
Sunny skies for your Tuesday, highs in the 80s. Mostly clear tonight with overnight lows in the 60s. For your Wednesday, sunny.